the Highgate Rhumba. "There's a party in Highgate tonight," says Tony, "over at Edwin's, the Earl of Anglesey. You can come in jeans. He's hip to the left and strange, and loves to flatter his high society girls with articulate communists, mysterious spirits, and the cheek of dressing down." After a short walk through the leafy lanes, they show up around 10, unwrapped by help in livery, and escorted downstairs to the seance. Whispering between black velvet curtains, "We welcome 2 new observers," announces Edwin. "We welcome Witness of the Beast." Tony shields himself with polite irony as Frank examines the writhing gray ectoplasm, forming tubes and pyramids above the table. "Master Alistair, reveal your desire," intones Edwin, lifting his beefy arms to the smoke, as his guests concentrate on a central foaming crystal ball. "Why do you insist on juvenile pranks?" retorts a sharp voice. Everybody expects the bald pate, the familiar sadistic glare, but floating above their heads is lamb, Crowley's Tibetan contact, seething gray skin, and wraparound alien eyes. "Release me this instant! I have nothing to say to young fools." They instinctively blink, and Lamb disappears in a blue snap of electricity. "Well," says Edwin, stroking his bushy sideburns, "it must be time for drinks. Hey-ho!" They return to the reception hall to mingle with newcomers, spooning rounds of Stilton cheese and spilling vintage champagne on their posh buckled shoes. Edwin circulates, introducing London's rich and clever heirs to the Reds and anarchists in the New World News. Their carefully coiffed and pressed personalities, brushing black motorcycle jackets and flowing Arab gowns. "If you see anybody you're not supposed to know, it's because Guy Burgess made the invitations," jokes Edwin, mixing the unbelievably inane with the unconditioned insane over Dom Perignon. Tony disappears into a connecting closet with a brunette in lime pastels, and Frank allows a whiskey buzz to take him towards the arboretum, across an enormously immaculate lawn, and into a vertical grip. He's thinking trees are older. Trees are immeasurably older than society. Trees are hardwired in our brains, carried root, sap, and leaf in our deepest personal mythologies. When he happens upon 2 lovers, tastefully necking on a bench.
"Frank, old boy, good to see you again."
Frank sees a look of welcome irritation wash the girl's face as the man gives him a big embrace. It's Illich, his Venezuelan friend from Moscow. Illich, with a jaunty new mustache, still chasing expensive skirts. This one curses softly and disappears. So they sit down on the bench in a leftover cloud of opium to catch up.
"I went back to Caracas, but ended up working for the wrong fiction, and they threw me out. So we're both American exiles now, even if it took you a bit longer to find London. English women are the best in the world. Well, maybe not the best, but they love drugs and they hold their liquor. So what more do you want? Would you like Melinda's number?"
Illich leans close.
You must tell me what happened. To the diggers. Was it Hoover? And the Weather Underground? Breaking Tim Leary out of jail was high art. Exceptional.
They're bluffing, Illich. They're idiots. They're just STS kids. Falling for their own press releases. They're retarded roadies who blew up the band by accident.
So why are you here?
I resigned. I'm here with Tony.
Maybe so, Frank. But just the same, powerful numbers in certain covert operations. Think you're still operational?
I'm in flight. And I'm not fighting anymore. Not in America and not in Europe. Let's just go back to the party.
I've got a better idea, Frank.
What's that?
Follow me.
Illich gives him a swig of warm Swedish vodka, and they wander through dewy fields behind luxurious villas to a small square cemetery shrouded in fog. Illich hops the wrought iron fence and waltzes smoothly to the spot. Frank lights their Cuban cigars. With the exuberance of student conspiracy, they drink and smoke fast. Two bulky profiles from North and South America, sitting below the big black marble head of Karl Marx. After 20 minutes, they're toasted, praising each other in Russian slang. A little improvised soft shoe on his ornate Victorian gravestone, singing The International and all the pub doggerel they can recall.
Death to capitalism!
Death to capitalism!
As they rumba, hand to hip, 7 times around the only philosopher who prized the world more than his own ideas. They finally get dizzy and fall to the wet grass laughing.
One last salute to health and freedom and fraternity.
Then a sodden, wobbling way back to Edwin's mansion. The butler gives them white terry bathrobes to replace their muddy jeans and jackets, and these prove to be of great interest to the bored birds lingering slim and witty for the first directions of another Highgate party.